Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yo, this guy shows up in a car. Oh, this is a joke. Why do people do this? What's up, man? How are you? Good. Yeah. How are you gonna fit this on?
Oh, sorry. Wow. Nice. Try it?
Yeah. So you have to sit. This has to be all the way down.
That has to be all the way down.
Yeah, it's like your parking brake choke. Move that down. You want to engage the blades? This lever here. And then to move it is your gears here. So you have reverse and neutral, and then these are your speeds. What was that?
It's nice to have one of these.
Yeah, this changes the height of the deck.
Right. Oh, this is the height.
Yeah, like you see, like here, if you pull, see how the deck goes up, that goes down. Yeah, that's for the, yeah, to turn on the blades. So here, turn it up. Here, now move. Yep. It's a nice machine. I don't need it. It's too big for what I have.
So, okay, so how much you say the last part you want to let it go?
6.
6, right? Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna take it. Maybe I have to rent Home Depot truck, right?
Yeah.
Home Depot with the trailer.
Maybe they have the pickup. You can just put the pickup truck.
With the rims.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to. I really like it. You don't. Okay, buddy.
I had a few people message me, but you're the first to come.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the exhaust.
Yeah. Alright, so let me see how much I have to pay in Home Depot.
Okay.
It all depends how much they're gonna charge me for rent the truck and see.
But where are you located? Where do you live?
I live in centralized.
Okay. How far is it from where I met you? Like, you far from there?
Probably 10 minutes away.
10 minutes? My buddy has a pickup truck. I could see how much he would charge.
Right.
Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 50, 100 bucks. I don't know what he would. I don't know, he wouldn't do it for free for me. I could see what he would do.
Right.
I don't know how much, you know, Home Depot charges.
Right. Nice machine.
Yep. They always took good care of it.
Alright, so I'm gonna call my friend. Maybe he can help me too. He's got a trailer.
Okay.
Maybe, and I'm gonna call you later.
Yeah, message me later.
What can I do? You know, but if you have somebody else, like right now to come, you know, you are
Let me see if the other guy wanted to.
Whatever, who take it first, it'll take it. You know, it'll go, right? That's how it goes.
I mean, if you want to leave a deposit, I'll hold it for you.
For now, I have to see how much more I have to spend first.
Yep, understand.
And then I have to see what can I do. Because you say 600.
Yep.
If I pay like $100 for it's 7. And I have to buy the thing I'm looking for. Figure it out. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contact you probably in about an hour and find out, you know, with my friend.
I'm gonna go get a haircut.
Okay.
So if you don't respond,
okay,
give me a minute. My wife should be home.
She will be home. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if anything, just knock on the door, hand her the money, and you could take it. I'll let her know. All right. Thank you. Hello? You gotta be kidding me. What is up with people showing up in shit that they're not gonna buy this freaking thing? Man. Almost don't even want to go outside. Tell these guys to fuck.
And take a deep breath while they don't have a trailer. Keep calm.
How you fitting that in there? You guys there? How are you gonna fit that in there?
We have to be agree on the price of everything. We'll have to. We got a trailer at U-Haul.
Okay.
I'm Bob. It's my son Michael. He's
Jason, nice to meet you guys. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
We're both vaccinated, so.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not vaccinated, but I did go to Hofstra.
That's funny. I see swivels this way, in and out easy.
Yeah, so my father-in-law left it loose so he could swivel in and out. So if you want to just tighten it, yeah.
Yeah, we've never had a rider mower, so again, he's
neither have I.
So he's got a very tight budget, so he figures that, you know, it'll be a lot easier having a rider mower.
Yeah, the thing that appeals to me is like beverage here, cell phone here, so I can listen to music. That's about it.
And I did look up actually about it being automatic, and it looks like they did have a manual version, but it was like had an S instead of LT, it was LTS or something.
Oh yeah, I wish I could speak more about that. I'm sorry, I don't know. But like I was saying before is you have your 3 speeds here,
right,
and then you pick your speed here.
So as you're
1
driving,
through
you
6.
can just move this variable speed, I guess?
No, you have to put your foot, stop it, then go into the next speed if you want to go faster.
I got you.
But I know, like, just from moving it around. Yeah, some of this is way too fast. Like, you know, I'm into my lawn. You need to cut either slow or at a moderate pace. Don't go too fast.
And this is the deck adjustment.
Yeah, so it goes all the way down, but I guess, you know, just drive. You know, that's the gate. See how it goes all, like, you definitely don't want to go that.
Right, right. And then what does this let me give up?
Yeah, to engage the blades.
So you can drive without the blade spinning?
Yep.
You said you had the service and everything?
Yep, absolutely.
What do you find? You have to sharpen the blades usually before every season, or?
So, just because I'm a lawn care nut, you know, it just depends. Like I'm on top of my lawn, so I sharpen my blades once a year.
Yep.
But if you're not on top of your lawn, you feel like you're hitting something and you're nicking something, just keep them sharp.
Right, and you can tell too by the cut of the grass blade and everything.
Yeah, you always want to try and keep it at a 30-degree angle. You never want to sharpen it like a knife. There's like a really huge misconception. The sharper the blades are, the quicker they actually dull out.
And I know they do have mulch kits for these too, I saw.
Yeah, so this has the mulch. This is basically the mulch right here. So you side discharge. You see how these have a nice elevated tip?
Right. So they actually have something too that can go on here this way of getting.
Okay, if you want to cover it, yeah. I'm a big fan of mulching and side discharging, because if you have really good healthy grass, you're robbing yourself of natural nutrients.
Yeah, I mulch my lawn also. I got the push mower, but
yeah. So I like to disperse my clippings, and it's like, so that's just me personally.
Can we hear you start up?
Yeah, sure. So has to be in the park position, so which is 1.
Okay.
So in the seat, and then choke. Okay. Yeah.
And obviously, if you want a better cut, you can mulch it.
You want to keep it, yeah. Here's the blade. See? And you guys can see with the blades that are on there, you can see it was moving air and everything.
Yeah.
And that's what you like.
Definitely, clean unit. And normally too, you have it tuned up once a year usually?
Yeah, once a year. So my father-in-law was saying, like, because it has an oil filter, you're supposed to do it every 50 hours, but he just did it, every year. This thing doesn't have
clock on it, or,
no clock on it, but you can just tell there's just not many hours on it in the first place.
Right, so if it's taking an hour to mow your lawn basically this summer, you probably know you have maybe, you might be able to actually get 2 seasons.
Well, no.
You check the oil every year, it's good.
Yeah, so like this, so we're big fans of Royal Purple, so it has synthetic oil in there, so you could probably stretch it if you like, but in my opinion, oil is cheap, just keep up with it.
And then what do you do at the end of the season? You let the gas run out, or you put some kind of a additive in there?
Yeah, he leaves the gas in there. I don't like to leave the gas in there, and he doesn't have any issues. He uses seafoam.
Okay. Otherwise, typically you can just let it run out.
Let it run out. Let it run out.
You might as well stick if you're bigger than I am. Make sure you can fit it.
Is the seat adjustable?
Does that go back to, or? No. Oh, actually.
I think it is at. I think it is at its furthest setting all the way back. Yeah. Push it in.
So again, you put it here. Yeah.
You can start up here. So put it up to choke all the way up, and then I think because we have the brake on, just turn the key, see what happens. And then hit the, and then you can just turn it off.
Okay, and then before you start it up again, you pull it back.
Yeah, put it back up the choke.
That's simple enough.
Is your father-in-law, is he getting another one, or he's just moving? Or?
Landscaper, that's it, he's done. He's done.
Time to relax.
It's time to relax, he's done.
Okay. We had a couple more tractors we looked at also.
Okay.
Again, I know you don't have the bagger. There's 2 more we had that have baggers.
Okay.
And when I was looking online, new it's like $300 to $400. Otherwise, we've seen some used for like $200. And again, I said this is 2014. There's one actually right in Smithtown, but the guy wasn't available until tomorrow. So I know you said that you best price first time was $600.
Yep.
Can you do any better with that to make us
Zero.
Zero. Okay. So we still got to rent the trailer to pick it up and everything. 550 wouldn't keep us from going?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, we were looking online before we posted it. There's nothing else out there like this in its shape and condition, so we're gonna hold firm. No rush.
Another one is 5 years old. This is 7. with the bagger. Looks like in similar conditions, Craftsman also. And you said that you're going to be away 12 to 5 today. And available also, right?
Yeah, I have a coworker that's having a retirement party, so we won't be available until after.
All right, we got something to consider. It's definitely a nice lawnmower. We just got to see again, obviously, with his budget.
Yep.
If you can save, $50 or $100 here and there with all he has to buy for a new house.
Yep, understand.
He's realizing that, living at home and stuff like that, when you're on your own, there's a lot of little things you don't realize you need.
It all adds up in time.
Absolutely. Okay, so if we do call you back and, we have to bring a trailer, I think U-Haul allows us, you can pick however many hours you want, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right in Smithtown, there's one in Comac also, but they don't have the size trailer that we need. So you'll be available tomorrow morning?
Yep, tomorrow morning, or even after the retirement party. Just shoot me a message if you guys want to get it today.
It's dark so much earlier now. Let's say if I did pick it up now, maybe driving it in the dark on the way back, returning the trailer, so.
Okay, that's up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
All right. Your name was Jason again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just want to make sure I'm not good with names, so. What are you thinking?
It looks nice.
Did you want to go take a look at the other ones, or you like this one, or up to you? I mean. It all depends on, whether you really want the bagger right away. If you're going to mulch, then you don't need the baggers right now. You don't really, the house doesn't have any trees.
So like I said, because I'm into lawn care, so
you know the angle of the blade and everything.
Yeah, so that's why these are we got to put these blades on here. So you want the more lift on your blades, the better. So it stands your grass up taller. So you get increased, like the baseball design, like striping and stuff like that. And then it keeps the clippings in there longer to mulch them longer. And then also, as you guys seen, that thing was moving leaves. If I was to cut my grass with this, it would probably throw right into the driveway. So that was it. So there's no use for this here. So, so with leaves, they're very rich in nitrogen. And nitrogen, it only has one purpose, and that's to keep your grass green. And even if you want, that's why a lot of people dump their clippings into their bushes and stuff like that, your arborvitaes, keeps everything nice and green.
I'm definitely a fan of mulching. Like I said, I only have to fertilize once in the spring, and then my grass stays green the entire season.
Yeah, I fertilize twice, actually 1, 2, 3, between 5 and 6 times a year, because I have, I get my stuff from d.i.y. The guy was really cool. And the stuff that they sell me is your starter fertilizer, and it's a weed preventer. And I just put that down every 5 to 6 weeks. I use this other product called Milo. You ever heard of that, Milorganite? It's really popular now. It's literally like reprocessed human feces. The state of Cleveland. It's organic, and I put that down twice a year. And other than that, that is it. I keep it simple. The only thing complicated is my grass. I get it shipped from Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
So it's Kentucky tall fescue. So I like a nice tall grass. It chokes out the weeds, and my lawn is an optical illusion. Because it's cut so tall, it almost looks perfect. And then I have some bad areas, but you'll never see from the street because I cut a tall
I like keeping it
grass.
tall also, especially during the hot months, because it keeps the ground moist.
Yeah, so with Kentucky tall fescue, their climate's a little bit different than us. You don't have to water your lawn as often, but I water my lawn every day, and sometimes twice a day, depending on how hot it is. That's just how I am. You don't have to go that crazy, but that's just me personally.
The cap that was on, it's no horn or anything, right?
Yeah, no, nothing.
And then as far as cleaning the deck, I know some of them have where the deck comes off pretty easy, so you can wash it, or what do you do? You just set hose in there?
So this thing has a port that you could buy an attachment.
Oh, for a hose connection.
And you put the hose connection. But he's old school, I'm old school. Take a car jack it up, and then you just scrape underneath the deck.
It doesn't clean everything by the end of the season.
Yeah, so you can either scrape it by hand or use a pressure washer, whatever you feel more comfortable with. And you definitely want to keep your deck clean regardless of what machine you have. It just cut quality, and then that grass over time might get wet, and you might start to rust and rot out, your deck. Because, the grass does hold moisture, and you never want to try and cut your grass wet.
How often do you have to clean that out?
You just kind of, I clean out my lawnmower probably twice a year.
Okay. So
this is, this is a little bit, you just pick up and you can see inside. and then if you and see what you see and what you don't see.
Okay.
Right?
Either way, I'm sure even if it's not that bad at the end of the season, you're
and
always
listen, you don't even want to be bothered with it. Some people aren't into lawn care and they just want to cut their grass, and it's a whole different ballgame.
Those are the pushable, but I found if you don't clean the deck, especially after the season's over, the moisture starts rotting your deck out.
Yes, that's what I was saying before. That's why you want to keep it, clean and not cut your grass wet for a couple of reasons.
When you get to smooth the surface of the deck, at least it gives you better circulation through there too. So.
Yep.
I like it. Seems nice.
All right. So if you want,
and you're not going to and all this seems like a little rough just from time, right? All the stuff back here, not or anything like that.
That's just age.
That's why I figured it's a little bit
oxidation and stuff like that.
And
yeah.
That stuff here seems just a little bit of time too. Nothing bad.
Yeah, if you have a heated temperature controlled garage, it'll be perfect. But for the most common folk like us who have a shed or a non-temperature controlled garage, stuff like that's going to happen.
Now, I know some mowers have a little bigger tank, but this is I think 1.5 gallons I read. So this will last you a couple of times mowing. I mean,
I would assume so. I can't speak on that.
much like your father-in-law.
Yeah.
Just the one key? Is there a second key?
Just the one key, that's it.
Okay. Just to make sure you don't lose the key. All right, so $600?
Yes, sir. Deal?
And you give us a hand, we're going to get the trailer.
Yeah, get the trailer.
I know it has a lift gate. I don't know if it's specifically made for this.
So I'll help you load it. I also have ramps over there that if we need a little extra, absolutely.
Okay, and he's strong also. If we get the front wheels on and then the back, we'll just push it on. And
Yeah, yeah. And I guess, just keep the deck at the highest position, and you guys will be good to go.
Yes, I think the trailer that I've seen, they're not too far off the ground. So.
Yeah, and just because, keep in mind, just like anything else, like your car, air filter, gas, oil, you always want to check it. Obviously, we ran it, so it's going to seem like it's overfilled.
And you said that purple, is this a synthetic? I saw
it's royal purple.
Advertising that also, so.
Yeah, no, royal purple is very, very good stuff. I wasn't a fan, I didn't believe in it. My buddy had a motorcycle, and the drain plug fell out. And he didn't give a crap about it, and he rode it home 30 minutes. And he still rides the bike to this day. And he has royal purple in there. Then after that, he says, forget it. We're going to spend the extra money. We have older cars, so we run royal.
Oil sticking to everything that didn't wear it out.
Didn't wear it, didn't blow the engine. He says it's not worth the tow.
Right.
So.
The headlights also? They work, obviously, I guess?
Oh, I never even bothered to... Let's start that up. Let's see. It's a good observation.
I don't think you'd really be mowing at night anyway, but...
Oh, choke. You're on? Yeah, so I guess like with tractors, you could do other things with it. So I think like, if you ever want to do like a snow plow, I guess you would use, whatever night you want to do. Your hitch is here.
Right.
And
from what I read, I guess there is a, again, if you ever want to, let's say you find a used bagger, for a decent price, I think it just mounts on here. From what I saw, that was an option.
Okay.
It's basically just a metal angle bar that comes out.
Okay, so you would need a bracket.
Yeah, it comes with the
bracket,
the bagger,
to the side.
and then the
Yeah,
whole
okay.
side all in one, so.
Yeah, it seems like there's holes here and here.
If you want to get a trailer or something
yeah,
like
if you want to hit something, right inside there.
Good deal. So, we'll contact U-Haul and see.
Yeah, we'll check in, see if we can get one later. If not,
I'll call them if there's something available even today, and we could be here at at 5 o'clock. This way, at least we can.
Yeah, or if you want to try and come before, I think we're leaving at 12:30. So if you want to try and get here before 12, it's entirely. I'm just giving you guys options,
The one in Comac, so we're gonna go back to Smithtown on the Wisconsin Highway.
Okay.
So it's probably a good. By the time we got back here, we really cutting it close.
Yeah.
Risk you being late for your party.
Yeah, and I'd rather help you guys load just in case. I'd rather pay me and I'll leave it. I'd rather help you guys load and get it on its way.
It's good for tomorrow morning. Sometime. What works best for you?
Earlier the better.
Okay.
So I have the rest of the day
I'm not
to.
sure what time you call, so we'll call. I'll email you again.
Yeah,
Or
perfect.
Send me your cell phone number. If not, I'll email you.
Sure, I'll email you. You want me to? I'll text you right now. Do you have text message?
Yes. 516
6182. Jason.
Thanks, Bob. So I'll contact U-Haul. I'll find out what time they open tomorrow morning, what time we could be here. I'll let you know.
Okay.
And then we'll just go from there. We'll bring the cash and everything.
Yeah, I think your phone went off, so I think you got it.
Yep, you got me, Jason.
All right, perfect. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Enjoy your
Take care, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, thanks again.
All right, guys. So that is a father-son duo. I'll throw a screenshot in here. Their first correspondence is thus September 16th. We are at the 25th.
They look like your cousin and uncle.
Yeah, so he actually graduated from Hofstra, like me.
Oh, so they're broke.
I don't know how I feel about this. Like, you could tell I'm a little attitude.
Well, we're dying to know because we couldn't hear.
All right, so we did a deal. So they said they were gonna check out more lawn tractors, and I'm like, okay. They're like, dude, how about 550? I'm like, nope. And I said, this thing's fully serviced, and I'm not sure what the microphone didn't pick up. For some reason, they're really, really hell bent on baggers. And I was talking some lawn talk with them, and when we were talking about blade technology, I think what sealed the deal potentially, excuse me, is that we engage the blades. Now, because we have those nice teeth with those extra lift, I mean, that thing was throwing, it was like a leaf blower in that sense. And, you know, the father mulches. So I'm not sure, you know, to a certain extent of why they're so hell-bent on a bagger. And you're talking about prices. The father is very, very smart, and I give it to him. They did their DD, 110%. He was rattling stuff that I don't even know, because technically I really don't care. I'm here to sell a lawn tractor. I'm not here to try and look at other makes and models like they were doing. So since September 16th to now, they've been looking at multiple tractors with baggers, with not. I didn't go into too much detail. I didn't want to pry, but obviously we're here. I think one of the tractors they were going to look at was 5-speed Ashes. They said that they were looking at another tractor that looked similar to ours, but he said it was older. He knew it was older. And I just kept my mouth shut.
Between us, we know age doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I think with them, because they're on the consumer, they're trying to do that. Right now they're still here. They're trying to get in touch with U-Haul. Yeah, so they need to get a trailer, and then they're gonna come pick it up. They were gonna look at 2 more tractors today, but I think the son actually liked it compared to others. It's just a clean tractor.
I saw his son get on. He's a tall drink of water.
Tall drink of water, and the seat is at its max adjustment.
Yeah.
So I think what our restyle paid off in this one.
And if I could just add, I will say that Mr. did go out before a little upset. I said go in with an optimistic, open mind. Here's what I'm going to say now, knowing that they're actually trying to find U-Haul, which I will say U-Haul, Home Depot, wherever. You know, maybe these guys, since they've been researching their tractors, maybe they just wanted to make sure they were definitely buying it first before they go and they show up with a trailer.
Yeah.
Because think about it, once you rent the trailer, you're paying for
I
it.
just want to turn the camera, make sure they don't pop back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
So, you know, I wasn't totally down and out when we didn't see the trailer pull up, per se, on this particular one. Here, I'll watch on my end.
No, they just pulled away. All right, so, yes, we agreed to 600. They're gonna come back with the U-Haul either later on. They don't wanna pick it up tonight. They don't wanna drive at night. So it's gonna be maybe before we leave for our retirement party, or it's gonna be Sunday morning. So we shall see. So I think what sealed the deal is that, remember, I was playing on modern vehicles with that gray paint that I spoke about in the last video. And I made this thing maybe look, the guy knew this thing's age. He said 2014. It's actually a 2013 model, if I remember correctly, when I did the Googling to look up the blades for this and for potentially a bagger system. We did order a bagger system. Mr. Scott Keller, thank you very, very much. We do acknowledge when people inform us and teach us things, just like you guys should be acknowledging what we do.
Thank me too, because I Googled it and I announced that on 2 lives ago. So anybody who followed my advice also thank Scott Keller and I for our advice. Fantastic website to go to. It's phenomenal reviews.
So, we were able to locate a bracket that we need. Apparently, it does not come with a bracket, so we shall see. I mean, we're going to keep that in the inventory just in case, because you never know when we're going to need it. The price that we're paying for it, if the deal does go through, I mean, it's a night and day difference. This might be potentially a good thing to just sell for profit as is. And maybe we could work on a bulk order. Like, hey man, listen, you guys are charging XYZ. What happens if we buy 5? What happens if we buy 10? We can't fit anything more than 10 in here. And see if we can get on a better price. It does not hurt to ask. Remember, we're trying to do things a little bit different here. So I hope you guys are excited. I mean, as you guys can tell, I've had this thing since the 16th up until now. It's pretty frustrating. So I gotta go get Mandingo, and we're gonna go about our day.
How did they leave it with you?
So he has my phone number now. Once they get a U-Haul, they're gonna reach out and figure stuff out. I think what they were doing, they were hanging out here.
Trying to make those calls?
I think they were trying to make those calls.
And you said they were going to look at possibly 5 Speed Dash if you thought...
They were looking at 2 tractors, but listen, they shook my hand. I know a handshake means absolutely nothing nowadays, but they seem like a nice one. We're not going to hold them to it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Listen, anything right now is a bonus.
Anything right now is a bonus. I think because they were such nice people, they did put out a handshake. I will hold it. Yeah, I will hold the tractor till tomorrow. That's it. I do not want to take a deposit because I don't know. I just felt.
You're a better man than me. If someone comes along and offers the money, it's...
I'm gonna hold it till tomorrow for them. They have until tomorrow morning, till around 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
after that, we're done.
Anyway.
But I'm saying during the day, and we actually have nobody else lined up after that. She had messages on OfferUp. It just didn't pan out. I had a gentleman reach out to me Thursday night. And he asked if it was available, and I said yes. I messaged him again, like I'm in Greenlawn, New York, and he never responded back to me. So, you know, that guy is gone. So we actually have nobody else lined up to check this out. That guy from Facebook. Why would you message someone and then say, I want to see it in 2 weeks? Like that's not how things work.
Listen,
so,
we're not going trick or treating.
But as you guys seen before, and I was prepared. Used car salesman. Call me whatever you want. I was waiting for them to say, like, hey man, listen, you know, we've been looking at tractors, yours is still for sale. Like, let's do, and I'm like, no. And I would have blamed my busy work schedule or whatever, and I would blame, like, you know, people want to come during the day. And we don't have that time during the day. So we were gonna do something like that. Tell me what you guys think. I wonder if the microphone picked up everything it should have, but I think we're good to go. We're good, we're gonna be confident in this one. And
I think we should invest in an earbud for me.
I don't know how to do that.
I do. We've done it at work before for plays. They're fun.
Okay.
To do this.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. We will see you guys in a little bit, the day after or in a few hours when they load this thing up and take it home. And then we could start our tractor 2K package.
Well, we only have an hour and a half. We gotta be somewhere.
Oh, really? It's like that? All right.
12:15.
How you guys doing?
They worked out with the trail stuff. Hopefully, at a good time of your party.
Oh, perfect. No worries.
I got to pull up. I just wanted to wait until you came out before I blocked your neighbor's driveway a little bit.
You know what? I could just drive on my grass. I think it should clear. Right. Yeah. Let me see if I could do that.
Well, let me at least pull forward, let you get over there, and then I'll back across.
Okay, whatever you want. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you very much. How many tractors did you guys look at?
We looked at quite a few. We're just trying to look at all of them. Obviously, he never had his yard didn't have a ride mower.
Yeah.
We're just trying to see all different types.
It's an education, I assume.
Exactly. Obviously, it seems like you know a lot about.
What kind of motor do you have for your one?
I have a Toro Time Master, and it's got a few tricks up its sleeve.
You've tricked it out a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
So I really like to have I found out later on it's a very poor design lawnmower, and I got it on YouTube, and I'm not going to claim that I did on my own. I found other people that have done some things, and I just mimicked it. That's all.
Got you.
So.
Yeah, the only other thing we might do to this eventually is, depending on how flat his ground is, we might attach wheels to the deck.
Oh, okay.
Afraid it doesn't scalp anything. I think his lawn's pretty flat, so have you had any, well, I guess you wouldn't know your father-in-law, but
No, he cuts his grass high like me, but just because he doesn't, mine's more of a science, his is just whatever.
Yep. The bones are tight now, it's not going to go anywhere. This is really good, so.
Just don't drive like a maniac, that's all right?
Yeah. Jason,
you well.
Congratulations
Again.
Thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you as well.
Guys, that's it. Not our biggest profit, not our biggest net return. Probably have an extra 50, 60 bucks between oil filter, paint that we had to buy, the ripper blades. He said 25 bucks for that trailer. Rented inshore for 24 hours. That is a steal of a deal for some of you guys out there. U-Haul. That's insane. So 600 bucks. It's a learning experience for us. If we had space, I potentially would have held out for more. Ironically, someone just posted the same lawn tractor in our area for 50 bucks with a bagger. So we just messaged them to see if we could pick that up. It needs a little love. For 50 bucks, even if I can't fix it with minimal work, I will buy it for 50 bucks just for the bagger and put it back up for sale or give it to someone within the community. It's been garaged. Is that our neighbor? Jesus. It's been garaged since I left, so it looks pretty clean. So we're gonna head out now. If I can't pick up that tractor, I have to go pick up a snowblower. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and catch you guys on the next one. Later.